Good morning, everybody. It is Monday morning. I'm going to be really, really quick because I got a busy old day today and we're heading to Telford. I'm supposed to be there at 3 p.m. Will I get there at 3 p.m.? Who knows? Anyway, it's we're doing the Stories Den this evening and it'll be really, really, really good. Really looking forward to it. I don't actually know how it's happening, what's happening, what questions we're asking or anything like that, but I'm sure it'll be really, really good as well. So if you're there, make sure you come over and buy me a beer and maybe even say hi as well. I'm joking. Well, yeah, I love a beer. Anyway, right, let's get on with it. So last week, it was a little bit more quiet than normal. We did 101 quotes. As ever, there's some positives and there's some negatives. And we'll get onto all of that good stuff now. So we was plus 840 square foot for the week, which was I thought was really good because we was expecting a negative week at Willoughby. I thought if we get a scratch week, it'll be absolutely perfect. But it was actually positive at Willoughby as well, which was really, really good. We did 27 reservations out of 101 quotes. So we were trending at a 27% conversion rate. The move-ins, we did 25 move-ins. So we was tracking at 25% conversion rates from quotes to move-ins and from quotes to reservations. So overall, when you look at that, you're thinking, well, that's okay. It's not amazingly standoutish. We want the reservations conversion rate to be around about 30%. Anything above 25% for the conversion rate for move-ins is okay. So there, it's overall, it's not too bad for the 5 sites plus 840 square foot as well. So we're looking at a fairly decent week. Money wise, we took £47,000, well, 46,979. We took 9,700 at Mansfield, 3,400 at Wrexham, 6,300 at Clough, 3,400 at Beverley, and 23,600 at Willoughby. So fairly decent week for the reservation, for the money. In terms of reservations, Jackie Boy was on fire. It was his birthday week as well. Or was it his birthday week last week? I don't know. Can't remember. Nine reservations for Jackie Boy. Angela did 5. Katie did 7. James did 5. And we did 1 online booking as well. So interesting. Only 1 online booking. It says email 1, then booked online, right? So yeah, we did two people booked online, but 1 person spoke to us beforehand. So it was a conversion rate of just 4%, which booked online. So hey, I'd rather have it than not. I'm just going to take a swig of tea. Yum, 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 yum. What was that thing? All right. So number of quotes. Let's start at Willoughby. So we had 32 quotes at Willoughby, which was good. Reservations, we did 15 reservations. That is bananas. That's a 47% conversion rate. Incredible stuff there. Move-ins, we did 12 move-ins. That is a 38% conversion rate. So again, really, really good stuff there. The Luton van was rented out 4 times out of the 7. Let's have a look. Square foot moved in. 1,210 square foot moved in. So really, really good there, considering we weren't expecting that much square foot to move in. Move out was 610, so we're 600 square foot up, which is lovely jably. We moved in 15 internal rooms, 7 moved out. So we've got 342 internal rooms occupied. 1 container in, 1 container out. Shake it all about. We've got 48 containers rented out. Still 2 car parking spaces. We are currently 77% occupied at Willoughby. So we're gradually getting up there. 76.67 if we're going to be precise. But do you know what? Oh, no. We are going to, we're going to round up. So 77% occupied. Really good there. The average insurance, I've only just spotted this. 3,833. We want to be nearly double that. So yeah, we're aiming for £6,000 on the insurance front there. Next week, this is the thing I always look at first of all. As soon as I get this weekly report, I'll look at what the next week's going to be because I already know what we've done for this week. So in terms of square foot, net, reservations, etc. So my eyes quickly sprinkle down to this bit. Number of move-ins due next week is 8 for 830 square foot. We're due 13 move-outs for 1,060. Because we didn't have as much move-outs as I thought we was going to have last week, I presume this would be worse. So at the minute, it says we're going to be 230 square foot down. However, I think will be up this week. I'm confident will be up. Famous last words here. Right, Cloughie Road. How did we do at Cloughie Road? We've been having some good spells at the minute of Clough Road. I believe we're about 73% occupied. 34 quotes, so really good on the quotes. Number of reservations, 4. 4 reservations at Clough Road. Shocking conversion rate. It's a conversion rate of 12%. 12%, not great at all. We moved in 3 people, 3 move-ins, so that's even worse. A 9% conversion rate. So Clough Road was a real struggle last week. We moved in 275 and we moved out 350, so we're down 75 square foot. The insurance levels, the average insurance for per move-in was 7,666, so not bad at all. So move-ins due this next week. We've got 2 move-ins due for 75 square foot, and we've got 1 move-out due for 150 square foot. Hey. So hopefully this week we're going to have a good week at Clough Road with the reservations. Beverly, amount of quotes 7. We had 2 reservations, which isn't too bad. That's a 29% conversion rate, and we had 3 move-ins, which is a 43% conversion rate. We moved in 370 square foot. We moved out 275, so we're up 95 square foot. Way. We moved in 3 and we moved out 4. We've got 76 rooms occupied. We are currently 83% occupied. So I really want to get that up a little bit because it doesn't seem a lot for Beverly. Mind you, we're coming into the busy period, so it's probably good that we've got spare rooms, etc. because I'm sure we'll fill them in the summer. Average insurance is 9,333, so that's quite good there. We've got no move-ins due this week, and we've got 1 move out. Right, let's have a look at Wrexham. Just having a swig of my tea. Amount of quotes, 9. We had 1 reservation. Oh, crikey. 1 reservation. That is an 11% conversion rate. Not good there. We moved in 4 move-ins for a 44% conversion rate. 245 moved in, 25 moved out, 220 square foot net. The average insurance was 5,250. This next week, we've got 2 move-ins due for 210 square foot. We've got 2 move-outs for 195 square foot. On to Mansfield. How has this been doing this week? As I mentioned last week, I'm a little bit concerned with how much square foot is moving in at the minute. It's not a lot. It's looking as though we're gonna have the worst month ever since opening for move-ins. So we've got to keep an eye on this. 19 quotes. So quite low on the quotes. We want about 4 a day, so we want 28 quotes a week. We did 5 reservations last week, so that's a 26% conversion rate. So nothing major with the conversion rate. We do want to be around about the 30% mark, but it's not too far away. So no major concerns this week on the reservations. We only moved in 3 people though, so that's a 16% conversion rate. We moved in 250 square foot and we moved out 250 square foot. We're very, very lucky at Mansfield that the churn rate is low because you don't control the move outs. We can only control the move ins. So I believe the Mansfield figures, it looks amazing. It looks like an amazing site. However, the only reason it's amazing is because of a low churn rate. It's papering it over the cracks somewhat is a churn rate. So what we don't want to do, we don't want to be one of these companies that just go on the amount of net square foot, and think, net square foot is amazing. You've got to be careful not to fall into that trap because net square foot doesn't tell the whole story because you can't control the move outs. So what we need to be looking at is conversion rate. How many quotes are we getting? How many move-ins are we getting? How much square foot are we moving in? One of the big takeaways when I did the figures last week was that for Mansfield is that we used to be moving in bigger size units and now we're not. We're moving in smaller size units. So that for me was a big takeaway. Why? What is the reason? And if I only looked at the net square foot of Mansfield, I think, well, we don't have a problem. It's fantastic. It's going amazing. But like I say, the net square foot doesn't always tell the correct story. It tells a story, but it doesn't tell you the correct story of what you need to be looking at. And so that's why for me, I need to keep my team aware of the fact that, yeah, we've got loads of square foot. We're netting. It's amazing. It's great. However, that doesn't tell the correct story. So we just got to be careful there. So we currently have 10 containers fully rented out. We've got some more coming. I thought it was this week or last week, but they still haven't come yet. Car parking, we've got 15 car parking spaces rented, which is amazing. Store occupancy is currently 59.54%. So again, we're rounding up to 60%. Way! The amount of insurance sold is average is 5,666. We've got 5 move-ins due this next week for 450 square foot. So again, not amazing by any stretch. And we have 5 move outs. The chain will happen. There's one thing I can absolutely guarantee you in life: chain will happen at self-storage. And that's for 705 square foot. So I think we're going to lose square foot this week, which will be upsetting. So we've got to be careful because we don't want to continue losing square foot every single week, especially coming into the summer. And so that's why I believe that we'll be amazing operators. We are good operators because we're aware of things like this. We're aware of problems before they become problems. So yeah, something to be definitely concerned at is the amount of square foot moving in at Mansfield. We want to make sure that it's got to be over 3,000 square foot a month. I think for a site that size, it needs to be over 3,000 square foot. And currently, we've done that most months, but we're way off it this month, way off it. Right, is there anything else I can tell you? Yes, Google Analytics, we did 26 reservations on the Stormore sites because obviously we don't count Beverly because it's a different website. And we had 710 new users to our website. So that meant our website was converting at 4%. 4% of our visitors actually converted. Right, my friends, I'm going to have to love you and leave you because I need to take the kids to school and get going. All right, my friends, I love you, appreciate you, and I'll see you Wednesday. We've got a great episode with Laura Mox. All right, my friends, bye-bye.